Hello guys, welcome to this new video. Where should I begin? Oh my god, this video looks so satisfying. So recently I was on itch.io when I found this interesting button, Jams. Here you can find thousands of small game creating competitions called Jams. So I thought it would be a great idea to compete against other amazing and way more experienced developers, and I could learn a lot from it. So I chose the week 180 game jam. Actually, I didn't have a week because it was Christmas time and I didn't want to spend the whole holiday making games, even if it still sounds cool. So this is how the Little Blue Wizard was created. The theme of the jam was downgrade, but I didn't really have any good ideas, so I started by creating a new project. Let's stick with a 2D game. I had the feeling that I had to create a dungeon-like game because I had never done that before, so I thought it would be a great idea. I started to build a basic scene, but I wasn't sure how to use the tile palette, so I jumped into Photoshop and came up with basic pixel 32 by 32 squares, which I could use to build a map. But with the few tiles the map didn't look so good, so I created even more tiles. The map was okay, it was time to create our player, the cute wizard. The wizard idea popped into my head when I was sleeping in the middle of the night. And he doesn't have legs because he is a ghost and not because I couldn't draw and animate pixel legs. I gave him a little magic stuff and made it to point towards the mouse. Then I began to draw a pixel chest because I couldn't imagine my dungeon game without chests and collectible gems. Then I drew a magical flame for the wizard to shoot and... So, I set up a quick Trello list to keep things organized because the main issue for me was that I had literally no idea about what I was going to do next. The only thing I knew was that my wizard needed enemies to shoot at. I quickly made a skeleton, but it was pretty hard to see in the game, so I had to draw it a burning outline thing. The skeleton always has the player's current location, so it can always chase the wizard. It was getting pretty late, so I only had time to create the most terrible heart to show the player's current health points. And I also created a barrel as an obstacle, but it looks like it is kinda drunk. And the main point of the day was the light system. I didn't find the tile asset dark enough, so I recreated it and implemented a 2D light system, or whatever this is. I drew a torch which has two sprites, so it looks like an animation. I think with the light system, the game looks really mysterious and cool, but that was the end of the day, so I went to bed to get some sleep. On the next day, I woke up really early to work on the game. I had to implement at least one more enemy or something else because the game felt a little bit boring and empty. Therefore, I implemented a crossbow which is rotating and it also shoots an arrow every few seconds. Then I implemented the gems and made a gem counter. After that I created 4 other rooms because I thought I wouldn't finish the game in time if I actually created a dungeon. I implemented barrels, torches, crossbows, gems, skeletons, and I made the doors between the rooms to open when all the skeletons are defeated in the specific room. And with that I could fix some bugs and do small things, for example the flame destroys when hits the wall and that kind of stuff. I drew a pop-up message for the chest, so when you are close to the chest it shows up and you are able to open the chest. There is a chance that there is nothing in the chest, gems in the chest, and I created 2 potions. One increases your speed and the other one gives you 1 extra HP. So there is a chance you get potions when you open the chests. And then I had an amazing idea. I had to create a boss fight. I quickly drew an evil red wizard into the 5th room and implemented waypoints for him to follow. Sure, it wasn't the best boss fight ever, but it worked, so I was pretty happy with it. The theme of the gem was downgrade, so I coded that you begin with 5 health points, and if you die, you lose your progress and you have to restart the game with 4 health points. If you die when you begin with 1 HP, you lose. I hope this is understandable. So the whole thing means you downgrade yourself. I created a main menu, a game over scene, a win screen, and I wrote a short story about what the whole game is all about. Finally, I got some free sound effects and the main game music, created a logo, hit build, and uploaded the game to itch.io. I was quite satisfied with the final result. I had so much fun and I was amazed at how cool games the other developers made. I don't know when this video goes out, but I wish you a happy new year. If you want to try out the game, I will leave a link for it in the description. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Have a nice day and see you in the next video.